Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
Good morning, it's 7:30 on Saturday the 8th of April. Just making my way down to the land, and as always, not quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, good morning, here we are down on the land, and the sun is trying to peek out over the top of the trees. It was really foggy coming in this morning, so hopefully that sun is strong enough to burn it off before too much longer. Just a quick look at this. I think they are definitely trying to wind me up over the last few weeks. They're all there again. Not quite as many, but enough. There's a freezer load there for sure. If only we could. Anyway, got a few bits to bring in from the car, so I'll be getting the wheelbarrow out. This could be a really beautiful morning, you know, if this sun manages to get out. Tad cool though. Still very wet underfoot. Had a lot of rain still this last couple of weeks. Had more again this week. But who knows? Looking at that sun, we might be in for a treat today. So let me get myself in, opened up, get the kettle on, and we'll see what we can get done today. Well, it wouldn't be the weekend without the greenery. It's a bit chilly out here, but the sun is coming out, so hopefully. Now play nicely, girls. Some of them do get greedy and get a bit ruckusy, including the cockerel, who can be a bit of a handful at times. Ah dear, it is nice watching them peck around, but I've got stuff to do, so I can't be out here too long. Well, good morning and welcome to the weekend. Oh, it's been a busy week. Been a busy week with work. I've been down here during the week a couple of times. Had to fill in the raised bed yet again. I have no clue how those rabbits are getting in there. Someone did kindly put a comment in the comment section of the video telling me to put some cayenne pepper down. So I will have a go at that and see if that makes any difference. Also, the whiskey barrel planters. I see something's been digging around in there as well. I actually found a potato, I think it was on Thursday, just randomly in the field that had been chewed, literally gnawed like a corn cob. Quite what was able to get into the barrel, drag a potato out and then carry it across the field to have a munch at it. I don't know. I don't know whether that will be rabbits or squirrels or don't know. So yeah, we've still got a pest problem. Don't know if you can hear that or not. That's a chicken in the nest box. They've had the greenery there. It is nice to watch them pecking around at that. Also dragged 3 more bags of compost across from the car and just pop that in the polytunnel. The objective today really is to try and make a little bit of progress, so I don't know how long this video is going to be. I do want to try and get some more planting done. I'm going to pull out the portable generator to cut some wood up, hopefully to start framing out for the windows. I keep trying desperately to make progress with it, but normal day-to-day life just takes over and removes all of the time from me. So it is difficult to get stuff done. Anyway, enough of my woes. How are things with you? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you are staying safe and well and enjoying your weekend. The craziness around us continues. I had a bit of a shock this month. I kind of knew it was coming, so I don't know why I was so shocked in terms of price rises. April is the tax year here in the UK, so April to April each year is when our taxes are evolved, shall we say, generally upwards. And it's when all of the announcements that the government have made in their sort of, they call it the budget, it's the financial review, when they're going to put taxes up. They never come down, they always go up. Or if you're really lucky, they'll tell you in like a fanfare that we're going to freeze them this year. That's normally the tax on beer that gets frozen. Well, the rate of VAT, value added tax on the beer, normally gets frozen to try and cheer everybody up. Meanwhile, all around, they're putting up all the other taxes, stuff that we really do need. So yeah, my utilities, my gas, my water, my electric, my mobile phone and broadband internet connection, council tax, they've all gone up again. Anywhere from kind of 4 to 8%, depending on what they are. I think water was the lowest at 4% increase. But the biggest increase was the mobile phone and broadband. That went up 14%. It's just daylight robbery, it really is. And there's nothing you can physically do, unless you want to go without internet and broadband, of course, or you want to go without electric, gas, water. You can't escape the council tax. It's a mandatory tax on all housing. Unless, of course, you're not working and you're one of these people that get the government handouts as opposed to a paycheck for working. Although they do call it pay. I hear people regularly having a conversation down the pub or in the shop about, oh, I'm getting paid on Friday. And what they mean is their welfare check from the government will go in the bank on Friday. That does wind me up a little bit, I have to say. Anyway, I digress, sorry, as I often do. So yeah, unless you want to just do without them, frankly, there's not much you can do other than to take the pain. So yeah, prices all gone up again and look set to continue through the year. Inflation's not gone away. Interest rate rises have not gone away. So I guess it's just a case of cutting back, if there is anything left to cut back, and try and stabilise the situation until something happens, whether that's good or bad, because it could be either. Things could gradually stop going up. They're not going to come down in a hurry, but they could stop going up. That would be useful. Or the talk of war in Ukraine and China turns into a bit bigger war. That would certainly have an impact. Anyway, so I digress. I think the thing that really I just want to remind everybody, and I know I keep saying it, is just get your preps in order. If nothing else, focus on the really important ones. Don't focus on sort of stocking up on clothes, though it is a good idea, or tools, although it is a good idea. If you are new to prepping, you're just starting out, focus on the big ones. Water, getting some water stored away in containers, and then making sure you have a way of capturing the water. Could be taken off the roof into tanks like I do here, or it could, in worst case scenario, just be putting out a tarpaulin, stringing a tarpaulin up to catch the rainwater and then decant into a container. Alongside water storage, know where that you can find more, streams, rivers, whatever, and have a means of collecting that, filtering that, and then purifying that. So water. Other basic food, please do. I know prices have gone up, but they are going to continue. So, you know, what you buy this year will be cheaper than what you can buy next year. So don't put it off thinking that the prices are going to come down, because they're not. So get stocked up on your cans of meat, your rice, your pasta, other bulk dried foods. If you can stretch, then canned vegetables, and then the list is endless of all the various sauces, condiments that you might want to do, but focus on the basics. And if you are already prepping, top up, keep topping up. Other biggie things, security, difficult topic to discuss on YouTube, even more difficult to discuss here in the UK because of all the laws that we have about what you can and can't do to protect yourself. So I think you know what I mean when I say self-defense. Look at what you can legally acquire and have to hand should you need it. Also, try and focus on becoming more self-aware. Situational awareness in people nowadays is shockingly bad. People just walk with the hoodies up or hats on. They have the earphones or headphones on. They're staring at the screen as they wander around, have no concept of what's going on around them. And they mark themselves by doing that as a victim for anybody who might be profiling, looking for an easy target. So situational awareness. Try and improve your situational awareness. Don't make yourself a target, and be more aware of what's going on around you, so that if anything does start to occur, you can react quickly and do something about it. Kind of tied in with that, I did make a little list here. Like-minded people. It's kind of what this channel's about, really, and all prepping channels. It's building that community of like-minded people, sharing knowledge, skills, experience, awareness, amongst others. But when we do get a proper crisis occur, you really do become reliant on the assistance of other people, and other people become reliant on the assistance from you. I have that kind of day to day, really. You'll know that stuff that I harvest, whether it's chicken, eggs or vegetables and fruits, I do share those with other people. And some have come to rely on that. If we were to get to the dreaded something hit the fan big scale, that friendship, that network of like-minded people will become invaluable, because I know that some prepper channels promote the lone wolf, put my backpack on and head off into the woods alone to survive. It's not sustainable. In any long-term grid-down crisis, you are going to need the assistance of others, even if it's just someone to stand watch when you're asleep and raise the alarm if something happens. So yeah, basics. Focus on the basics, I guess. Particularly if you're new to prepping. It is a long, hard slog and can be expensive at times to go from zero to hero prepper. It's not a quick overnight, unless of course you're a billionaire and you just send out your minions with a checkbook to go buy it all. But even then, you need to know what you're going to buy. I'm not sure that the billionaires would know what to buy. So yeah, focus on the basics, I guess, is the message of today. We are in the midst of many crises, and again, I know I've said it a few times, but these are all combining, and it wouldn't take much now to tip us over the edge into that mother of all crises, when we would be absolutely dependent on our preps and on our network of friends and family. So if you do nothing else, have a ponder about that and see what you can do yourselves, any gaps you need to fill, or if you are starting afresh, focus on those basics. I think that's enough for the cabin chat. I have got lots that I want to get done today. I will try my best to do some videos of whatever it is that I do get up to. I've had a lot of kind comments over recent weeks from people who regularly view the channel, whether that's in the comment section or whether that's by people reaching out by email, with some very useful tips and suggestions. Some of those do involve planting, some of them involve trees actually. So Heather, Jeff, Pink, if you're watching, hi. Elderberry bushes. Now is the time to get some cuttings taken and plant them out and try and propagate more of those. I will try that over this weekend amongst the other planting. But I do want to get the generator out, get it fired up, get some power tools out that I can plug into the generator. I'm not going to wear myself out with the handsaw today. I'm going to use power, off-grid power, and try and get some framing done for these windows and get measured up. Whether I'll get enough progress today to get a window in or not remains to be seen, but I have got the weekend to go at. So I'll get cracking on that. As always, there's lots of other stuff outside of the land that I need to get done, so time is precious and I want to get cracked on. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay safe and well. Thanks for your comments. Please do continue to pop them in to the comment section. Gives me ideas and certainly helps other people, because I'm sure that everybody does scroll down and have a look at them. So it's not just me that need help with your comments, it's others as well. So enjoy your weekend and I'll catch up with you later. Well, there's a lot to be said for having the ability to get power tools off grid rather than struggling away with a handsaw. So, got a couple more to do and hopefully we'll do a bit of framing. Well, it's nice to see a bit of sunshine across the field. It's just peeking out now above the trees. Tiny bit of wispy cloud, but we're making progress. We've got 2 windows in, which is very nice. It is letting more light inside, which is really nice. So, a bit more tidying up, get some cladding on the outside just to fill in the gaps and we'll be done. Sounds easy, but it isn't. Well, I've been really lucky with the weather today and finally finished putting the windows in. There's a couple of bits there that are going to need painting, but I'm not sure if I've got any paint. I'll have a little dig around in the storeroom and just see. I might drop lucky. It doesn't really matter, it would just finish it off and not look so odd. So there we go, 2 windows in. See how much difference that makes. Well, I found some paint. So that's looking a million times better now, and it'll let some light in, and more importantly, I guess, in the summer it'll let some air in. It was getting ridiculously hot, you might recall last year. It's almost time for me to go, so I'll give you a quick run round. I covered these up again on Thursday, and something's been digging away again. I'm guessing it's rabbits, but they're out to look in that one because there's nothing in it. Thankfully, the raised beds are all right. Let's have a little run in and see. So despite the best efforts of the rabbits, I've still got garlic. Although there is a bare patch in the middle where they've been digging up constantly. Onions are through. All looking very nice now. Can't wait for those to come. The one thing I can't wait for is get some of these bloody raised beds here. They're standing empty at the minute, which is a crying shame. Roasting hot in the polytunnel. Maybe pop a bit of water in these. Peas looking good. Still no signs of lettuce in there. Or on the other side, which is a bit bizarre. Carrots are coming through. The last 4 buckets that I did, I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, they're coming through. Potatoes, we have got potatoes coming through. There you go, look. And in this one, no signs in this one yet. And in these back ones, we've got them as well. So that's good. Tomatoes are looking a bit sorry for themselves. I suppose I can't really complain too much. Yeah, they're not too dry. We've got these others down here in the little pots. Peas, these need transplanting really. In the trays, nothing doing yet in there, which is a bit odd. Or that one. Don't know what it is with these seeds, they're just not wanting to germinate. And I don't know why that is. Those 2 lettuces have just destroyed themselves. So it's not looking good for the planting. But I do show you it all, good or bad. Pleased with these though. Hopefully they'll take off now. Now they've got a bit more space. Looks like something's been eating that one. And what that is. Anyway, apologies for the quick run round. I do have loads to do away from here. Let's quickly take a look at the bees and see what they're doing. I noticed when I came across the field this morning some white stuff in the middle of the field. You can probably see it there, look. It looks like fast food wrappings that have been chucked out at the side of the road and something has dragged them over here. There might have been the remnants of a burger in there. I'll have to tidy that up. It's a bit bloody annoying. Look at this. Masses of activity. Loads of them. And same on this one. That's really nice to see. Be even nicer if I had a third one there. But hopefully we'll get that. Just in case you're wondering what they're doing out and about, I've got, fortunate, it's not actually in my field, but regular longer term viewers will know there are some damson trees just at the end of my field. Yeah, you can just see them there, look in the background. And they've got blossoms on. It's the first thing to blossom around here. Look at that. How nice does that look? Loads of them. So that's food for the bees. Quite shortly the hawthorn will be flowering as well. Plus of course the dandelions, the clover. So it's no wonder they're all frantically running around. Anyway, I need to get packed up and get off. Hopefully I'll be down on Monday because it's a bank holiday. So if that is the case, I'll do a little bit more with you. But that's the big chore of the day done, and I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope there was something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, I welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. Just feel free to leave them in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.